Hello everyone, welcome, and I have this year, check it out, a new puppy! This is Salchi's baby. Her name is Callie James. She's a little wild one. This is the mom. This is Salchi. She tends to lose patience with her babies. But we'll see how they behave in the class today. If they are not collaborating, we'll kick them out. But hopefully they'll be fun and entertaining and not too distracting from what we are going to do. Okay, permiso. All right, it's good to be back. This is my first class of 2021. It's amazing. 2020 flew by so fast. I don't even want to get into it. We're here to practice, and we're here to focus on what's important, which is our well-being and our mental sanity. There will always be things happening outside in the world. There will always be new situations that challenge us. And the practice is here to help us to keep our center, to keep our focus on the things that are important for us, and also to guide us in the way that we can be a positive presence in the world for the people directly close to us, our family, our friends, our co-workers, and also for the people that are around us that we might not know or that we kind of sort of know, the people that we can affect indirectly with our behavior and our choices. So that's what meditation and yoga are a very good tool for. They are here to help us be kind and good to ourselves and to others. And how? By practicing presence and seeing what is real, being present and open to truth, and not too much mental fantasy. So understanding that our mind is an amazing tool that allows us to imagine hypothetical situations, to predict different outcomes in the future. It also is there as a memory file so that we can remember things from the past and learn and know how to respond now. But we have to understand that what is true is what's happening right here, right now. The past is a memory, the future is a fantasy. The truth is here now. Like these doggies having a play fight behind me. Come on. Come on. See if we can get them to play in their bed. Okay, so as far as how we're going to move forward this quarter, the winter quarter, with my classes. So I'll have classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning. Monday, I'll alternate Mindful Monday and Mobility. On Wednesdays, it will be hardcore Vinyasa Yoga, as we had been doing last year. And on Fridays, it will be Yoga en Español. It'll be our Spanish-speaking yoga class, Fridays. Any feedback that you have for me is always very welcome. Thank you for the people who do give me feedback. It really helps me to know what you need and what I can do best to serve those needs. It's really challenging to teach class to my phone. I'd rather see you all in person and be in the same room. And I do hope that we can enjoy that very soon. But for now, let's stay connected. So just as much as I'm really trying to reach out and connect with you, I really appreciate when you reach out and connect with me and let me know how these classes are working for you. All right, so puppies will now either stay quiet or leave the room. I'm going to open the door for them. So maybe they choose to leave the room. All right, so let's start with a seated meditation to really bring in the sense of new beginnings, of the new year, and this new cycle that we are entering right now. So go ahead and find your preferred seated posture. So my preference is on the floor with a blanket and a cushion or 2 cushions if you need a little bit more height. It's an extra cushion. And the options on the floor is straddling like this. It works really well. Or cross-legged. And remember that you can always sit on a chair or the edge of your bed, just not reclining so that we don't get sleepy. Okay. Ya. 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 No. See if we can get them to relax. Ya. Acuéstese. 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 No moleste. They speak Spanish. Acuéstese. Okay. So part of setting up for meditation is, of course, making sure that the environment is conducive to that relaxing and dropping into that quiet stillness of meditation. When you have distractions, like puppies running around the room, it's actually going to test your ability to really relax. So if you can avoid those extra distractions, it will make it much easier. But if you cannot, then you get to practice. Your practice becomes a little bit more interesting. Let's just put it that way. It's not impossible. So you can practice meditation at any moment and in any environment, really. It's just going to be a little bit more challenging to be able to enter that quiet stillness. So there's no excuse, is basically what I want to say. And also the meditation practice doesn't have to be an hour long. It doesn't have to be a big chunk out of your day. Today we're only going to practice 5 minutes of meditation. And in those 5 minutes, we can make it as juicy and deep as we need to, or as we can, what is available to us. So we want to really appreciate what we have, even if we just have 5 minutes for meditation. That is going to be very nourishing for us. And I will actually keep the timing for that. So coming into your comfortable seated position, and I am going to give my doggy a blanket. Let's take a few deep breaths, moving our body so that we can kind of tune in to the feeling of our body and begin our meditation. Open the hands. On your inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, wave the arms back down. Let's repeat twice more. Now going side to side. Reach the floor with one hand. Inhale. Reach the other arm up and over. Exhale to return to center. Inhale to the other side. Twice more to each side. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, twist to one side, reaching for your opposite knee. Inhale, reaching the arms back up in the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Repeat twice to each side. And let's finish bringing our hands together in front of our heart. Release your hands, letting them rest on your thighs or your knees. Make sure that your chest is open, shoulders back and down, neck long and straight, without jetting your head forward, but keeping your head right above your center of gravity. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, letting go. Releasing any additional tension or tightness in your body that you can notice. So if you can notice maybe that your shoulders are a little bit up, then go ahead and gently take them back and down. If you notice any tension in your face, for example, your jaw, go ahead and release your jaw, opening a little bit of space between the teeth. If you notice tension, let's say in your abdomen, in your belly, go ahead and just let it be loose, relaxed. And continue the same way, noticing if there's any unnecessary tension in your body, and taking a moment to consciously release that tension, let it go. Focus on your breath, the movements of the breath. Notice how the chest and the belly move as you inhale and as you exhale. Notice any sensations in your body. And if you find places of tension, softening, taking a deep breath, let it go. Allowing yourself to really relax into this moment and relax into your body. Feeling how everything finds its own balance. Everything finds harmony. Feeling how this moment, this place is quite perfect, just exactly as it is. Nothing needs to change. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to be. Just allow yourself to drop into this sense of perfect time and space, exactly as it is. We'll stay in this place of full acceptance for 5 minutes. Quiet stillness, breathing, sensing, and full presence. moment to observe your body, your hands, and have a moment of appreciation for this existence. A moment of gratitude for being here, being in this time and space. And appreciation for everything exactly as it is, without needing to change anything right now. Take a deep breath and reach up. And exhale, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And let's move now off of our seat. And we can keep the cushions nearby. We can use them for some restorative poses later on. Okay, seems like Puppy is finally sleeping. I like to keep the blanket right in the middle of the mat for extra support of my knees. All right, and I want to share some music with you. Let's see if I can get it to go. It's going to talk to us for a moment, saying that it's connecting. All right. Let's come to all fours on our mat. Let your head hang. Move a little bit side to side. Feeling your shoulders, your hips, your spine. Take your body around in circles. Taking the hips back towards the heels, around one side, then to the other. Change direction. And back to center. On your inhale, arch your spine, lifting your crown and your sit bones. And on your exhale, lift your belly, rounding your back. Now let's repeat twice more. And spread your fingers, really connect to your mat. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. Spread your toes, connect your feet to the mat. Lift the hips and extend your spine, taking your hips back. Keep your knees bent. Allow a little bit of bounce in your hips. Letting go, releasing. And pedal your feet, extending one knee, bending the other, alternating side to side. And take your feet wide, wider than your hips. Bend the knees and keep shifting side to side as you walk your hands back towards your feet. Let your head hang, knees bent, spine loose. And keeping the knees slightly bent, slowly roll up to standing. All right, going to shift up a little bit. All right. And standing with your feet wide, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Take your right wrist, pull it over to the left. Inhale, return to center and to the other side. And let's repeat twice more to each side, extending the side body. And release. Make sure that you have enough space around you so you're not going to crash into the floor, into the walls or the furniture. And keeping your feet wide, knees slightly bent. Let your arms swing loose side to side. Turn all the way to look behind you. And tap your body. So your hands make fists and tap your body in the front between the shoulder and the chest, and behind you just below the shoulder blade. Waking up, feeling the body. These points that we're tapping on are lung points. So it helps to stimulate the circulation in the lungs. All right, slowing down. Coming back to center. Interlace your fingers and press the palms up and stretch, extend, 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 and move your ribs. See if you can isolate moving your ribs around. Go both directions. It's not so easy. And release. Keep your feet pointing forward, your toes pointing forward. Keep the legs wide. Interlace your fingers behind your back and open the chest. If you can't reach your fingers, you can hold onto a small towel and hold behind you like this. Thumbs pointing out. So still keeping the feet wide, toes pointing forward, knees slightly bent. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Letting the arms fall up overhead. And shake your head. Deep breath. And release your arms, release your towel if you had one. And reach the hands forward, extending your spine, taking your hips way back. And walk your hands forward and your feet back to hip width apart, coming to downward dog. On your inhale, come forward to plank. Bring your knees down and your hips back to child's pose. And staying down in child's pose, take this moment to breathe and to sense again into that quality of the meditation state. Tap into that sense of everything being perfect exactly as it is here and now. Take another deep breath in child's pose. Exhale through your mouth. And come up to downward dog. It's always okay to bend your knees a little bit and focus on lengthening the spine. With your next inhale, lift your left leg up, reach it high, and circle your ankle, spreading the toes. Circle your ankle in both directions. Take a deep breath, reach, reach, reach high, and step forward. Lower the back heel down, and inhale, come up to warrior two. Open your arms, palms facing up. And let's take the shoulders back and down. Extend the arms, palms facing up. And look to your right. So some of us might be reaching a little bit too much to the left. Look to the right and reach a little bit to the right. So bringing your torso right to the center. Keep the hips low, left knee bent 90 degrees, feet firmly grounded. And on your next inhale, bring the right hand down to the back thigh and extend the left arm up and over. Hold here for another breath. Exhale, bring the left elbow to the left knee. Trace the horizon with your right arm, palm facing down, creating a long line from the pinky side of your right foot all the way your side body, and reaching out your right fingertips. And with your next inhale, come back up, lengthen your left leg, lift and spread the toes, activate your left quadriceps. So both legs are active and they're pulling in towards the center. Take a deep breath, lengthen the spine. And on your exhale, reach to your left and bring your left hand to your left shin or ankle. Bring the right hand down. And on your next inhale, slide your right thumb up the inside of the left arm, bringing the elbow up first, opening the chest, and then extend the rest of the arm. We'll do this with our breath. So on the exhale, reach the right hand down towards the left foot. Inhale, slide and open the right arm up. And let's repeat twice more. And now hold triangle pose. Bring your belly in, lengthen across the shoulders, and reach your arms wide. One more big breath. And on your exhale, push to come back up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And bend the left knee, bringing the hands down to the floor and step back to downward dog. Pedal your feet. All right, we have here puppy number 2. So this is Richie the boy. We have 2 puppies. It's a house full of dachshunds. All right. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, bring the knees down and hips back for child's pose. And let your head rest down. So either on the floor or making a pillow with your forearms so that your head can rest on something. Let go of the neck. And take here a few deep breaths in child's pose. Remembering and coming back to the meditation state, the quiet stillness, where everything is perfect here and now. Take one more big breath. Exhale through your mouth and come up to all fours and to downward dog. On your next inhale, take your right leg up and circle your ankle. Spread the toes and really circle that ankle in both directions. Take another big breath, and on your exhale, step the right foot forward outside the right hand. Pivot and lower your back heel down, and come up to warrior two. Turn the palms up, circle the shoulders back and down. Extend and lengthen the arms. Reach a little bit more towards your left so that your torso is in the center. Spread the toes and really ground your feet. Let the hips come low. On your next inhale, reverse warrior. Reaching the right arm up and over. Take another big breath here. And on your exhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee. Trace the horizon with the left arm. Come into side angle. Bring your belly in and lengthen your body, reaching from the pinky side of your left foot all the way out the left fingertips. Another big breath. And exhale to push and come back up. Extend the right leg. Activate your legs. Hug the legs towards the middle. So we're staying very strong, very rooted in these standing postures. Lengthen the arms. Take a deep breath. And exhale, reach over to the right. Finding your shin or your ankle with the right hand. Bring the left hand down. And inhale, sliding up and extending at the end. Exhale, down and inhale, extend. Let's repeat twice more with the breath. Across the chest, reaching out the arms. And on your next inhale, push down into the floor and exhale, come up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bend the right knee, bring the hands down to the floor, step back, downward dog and pedal your feet. Come forward to plank. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. Breathe and connect. Take a deep breath, exhale through your mouth. And inhale to slide yourself forward. So from child's pose, slide forward to come down to your belly. Squeeze your legs together and bring your hands to the floor at level with your shoulders, but a little bit wider than your shoulders. Take the shoulders back and down, and on your inhale, lift the chest, and it's okay to keep the elbows slightly bent so that you can really pull the chest forward and the shoulders back and down, lengthening the spine and reaching the crown of your head tall. And bring it back down. Now keep your hands where they are. They can be a little bit wider if you decide it's more comfortable. Bend your left knee, roll the hips open, and reach with your left toes, reach the floor behind you. And come back to center. Second side, bend the right knee, roll the hips open, and reach behind. Let's repeat twice more to each side. Keep your chest low. Back to center. Bend your left knee and catch your ankle with your left hand. And push the foot into your hand like you're tensing a bow to shoot an arrow. And the right arm can come across the front of the chest. Lift the chest. Spread all 10 toes. Keep your chest forward and open up. So the more effort you put in here to kick the foot back, it'll help you to lift the upper body a little bit more. Keep the knees close together. Don't let them spread apart. And release. Make a pillow with your hands and take a few deep breaths here. Let's go to the second side. So left forearm across, bend the right knee, catch the ankle with the right hand. Spread all 10 toes, push the foot into the hand, open up the chest. Release. Make a pillow with your hands and deep breaths here. And let's see if we can take both ankles at the same time. So squeeze the knees towards the midline. Keep your chest low and your forehead low. And reach for the ankles. Spread your toes and kick the feet back into your hands and lift the chest. Release. Make a pillow with your hands and deep breaths. Press your hands down into the floor, come up to all fours and wiggle it out a little bit. Moving your spine side to side. Any movement that feels good and releasing for your spine. All right. And let's come into downward dog. Pedaling the feet. Take the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, reaching over to the right like we were doing on the floor, opening the hip and reaching the toes over to the other side. On your exhale, step the right foot forward, outside the left hand, lower the back knee down. Keep your right hand on the floor, and open the left arm up. Extend the right leg and reach the chest broad. Lower the back knee down. Keep looking back and reaching the chest wide. Bend the back knee and catch the back foot. Now if this feels like it's too far for you today, you can use that little towel that we had at the beginning to catch your foot with the towel. Bring the hips forward, chest open, lean back onto the right hand, and bring the foot in. Keep breathing and opening, enjoying, accepting everything exactly as it is right now, the perfection of this moment, this time and space. Release, bringing both hands to the floor. Extend the back leg and inhale, come up, reach high. And release the arms. Inhale, reach up again. Hands down, step back, downward dog, pedal it out. Come forward to plank. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. 3 big breaths here. Back to downward dog. Now take your right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and reach your toes over to the left. Take a deep breath, and exhale, stepping the right foot forward, outside the right hand, lower the back knee down. Keep the left hand grounded. And open the right arm up, broadening the chest, extend the left leg. Lower the back knee down, open the chest, look back, reach back with the right hand, bend the back knee, And catch that foot, bring it in. Remember, you can use a strap or a towel if you need a little bit more space. And release, hands down. Extend the back leg and inhale, reach up. And exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. Big breaths here. Find your cushions, your meditation cushions, and bring them to your right side. Sit down with the cushions to your right and bring your hips down. So I was sitting here with my on my shins, and then slightly scoot your hip over so that your right hip is on the floor. And now turn your torso to the right towards the cushions. Take a deep breath, reach the chest forward. Keep the cushions nice and close to your hips. And then drape yourself over the cushions and just relax here. Let yourself drop in. Salchi. Take a deep breath, exhale through your mouth. Come up, and let's go to the other side. Taking the cushions to your left, and this time sitting on your shins, and then bringing your hips over to the left. And the cushions very close, right next to your hip. Turn to the left. Ooh. Finding a nice twist here. Take a moment to open the chest, lengthen the spine, take a deep breath. And then slowly drape over. And let everything go. Take another deep breath, exhale through your mouth. And slowly come up. on your back. Keep the cushions nearby. Bend the knees, keeping the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Arms out to the sides, and sway your knees side to side. Bring both knees to the right, and bring the right ankle over the left knee. Look out to the left. Big breaths, letting everything drop here. Big breath. Exhale to release and change to the other side. Knees to the left. And then left ankle over right knee. And look and reach to your right. Big breath. Release. Bringing your knees up. And now find your cushions. Lift your hips and bring the cushions under your hips. So it can be only one cushion or two if you have two. You can test it out. You can see what feels better. So the idea is that your hips are a little bit higher than your shoulders. Keep the feet wide and let the knees knock in towards the center, and let your belly relax and drop in. The arms can either go up overhead or out to the sides, whatever feels best. Close your eyes and just let everything sink in. Your eyes closed, scan your body and notice if there's any unnecessary tension that you can let go of right now. Stay here a little bit longer, or if you're ready, you can move into Shavasana, bringing the cushions under your knees. Bringing your arms by your side. And just let everything melt into the floor. With every breath, sense your body. Noticing. And letting go of any unnecessary tension. you are welcome to stay there resting as long as you need. And I will pull in these gorgeous little characters here, these beautiful little baby dogs. Oh my gosh. These baby dogs are the best. And I hope they will continue to accompany us in our classes here. So if you have a soft spot for puppies, who doesn't? Or dachshunds, we'll have these guys here be our special guest for our yoga classes. Thank you everyone for following, and it's nice to be back online with all of you. I'll see you again Wednesday, a little earlier than today. Classes will stay recorded so that you can practice on your own time when it's more convenient for you. And all my classes, I'm saving them on my YouTube channel. So if you look me up by my name, Tamara Vodovoz Yoga, on YouTube, you can find my full catalog of classes to choose from, all free for you to enjoy and support you during this time. All right, everyone, lots of love. Ciao, ciao. See you next time.